Have you ever looked at someone in your family and thought, if we weren't related, we'd never be friends? That's a question most people are afraid to ask. We're taught that blood is everything, that family comes first, that loyalty is automatic. But what if that's one of the biggest lies we've ever accepted? Tonight, me and my wife, we're asking a simple question that could change the way you see every relationship in your life. What matters more, blood or bond? Y'all know it's your boy CJ Everson, and welcome to the Jewish.
Just go. Oh my God, got me snorting.
She asked me why I'm so giddy, y'all. I told her it's because I come in here, I'll be in here by myself most of the time, and I'm used to just a single cam setup. So she asked me why I'm being giddy. That's why I'm being giddy. I'm used to being in here by myself.
I see.
You in the man cave.
I can
You in
tell.
the man cave.
I can definitely tell.
Well, welcome back. It's been a while since you've been on the podcast.
Hi, peoples.
You gotta say hey to the camera,
I
baby.
am gonna say hey to the cameras. Hi, peoples. What up?
So, y'all peep the intro. So, blood versus bond. What y'all think about that? Max, y'all that. I'm pretty sure my wife finna give us a roller coaster on what it really means to her, at least anyway. So, I got a few angles I'm going to mention with her, and we'll see where they end up at. She's sitting over there on that phone trying to look all innocent, but she finna peel the onion back. She usually do anyway. So, my love. The first angle. And these questions ain't been discussed, y'all, so don't think we had a plan or something like that to where we discuss these questions. This is all freestyle. It's like Freestyle Friday. Yeah, today is Friday, ain't it? Yeah, Freestyle Friday. So, my love, what if the strongest relationship in your life isn't supposed to be with your family?
What if it ain't?
I don't know. You tell me.
Some instances it ain't with your family. Just depends on what aspect you're trying to build with your family that you can't get from your family. It can come from a friend, a neighbor, an associate, a co-worker, distant cousins. That's technically family, but you don't see all the time. So, just depends. What kind of relationship we going for?
I don't know. I mean, I'm looking for you to tell me.
Okay, so rephrase the question. So what?
Okay, so rephrase the question.
What is a family supposed to give?
I think the question is more if it says, what if the strongest relationship in your life isn't supposed to be with your family?
It 9 times out of 10 won't ever be. Some families do have really strong bonds, really strong relationships, and some don't.
So you're asking like what kind of family? Like me type family, like your immediate family, like
right?
What do you want me to clarify? Because you
can't really clarify. Sorry, y'all. Can't clarify really on that. It's just really from the person's perspective. Because first and foremost, they gotta ask what they looking for from the family. What are your expectations from the family?
Oh no, I feel like you're losing me.
How am I losing you?
Cause you said it's their perspective of the family. Like, are you saying that people portray family? I guess the question might be a little vague. I guess I didn't really word the question right. Cause it says, what if the strongest relationship in your life isn't supposed to be with your family. And now that I think about it, it's like you said, it could be different angles of family. It could be your immediate family. It could be like me and you and our family. You know what I'm saying? So is that what you was talking about at first, and you was like cousins and all that kind of stuff when you was naming different attributes of how family could be? Well, let me be more clear and direct when I say this. Your immediate family, your birth mother, your birth father, and those people that you kin to, like that family.
9 times out of 10, it won't be with them. And that's just being honest.
Why you say that? It's just because we grow and we move on, or what?
Partially. And
Because everybody didn't do like us. Everybody didn't leave from back home.
I know that. And it comes with how you were raised or reared, as they say. It comes with a lot of stipulations around that. The time you were born in, the era you were born in, into that family. A lot can go into that. But usually, your strongest relationship probably won't be with your family. Unless you make it with your family.
I'm pretty sure some people out there on the other side of the camera that disagree with that.
That's fine. Because again, some people do have great bonds and relationships with their immediate family. Some don't. More don't than do.
So in other words, what are you saying? You really can't answer the question.
I can answer it broadly, but from my perspective, yeah, I can't dig too deep in it right now. We're just getting started.
Well, I can agree with you a lot because my strongest relationships with people ain't in my family. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody asks me, what if the strongest relationship in your life isn't supposed to be with your family, I'm gonna just be like, and?
Right, and?
Like, that's the way I would answer the question. It's like, I don't know. That's really a indirect question, really. I don't know, maybe I was high or something and I thought of this question. I don't know.
It's more of an open
Sometimes
question.
I can overthink. I will tell you that. Maybe I overthought that question.
Sometimes it can be an open question too, because it depends what your expectations of a family is supposed to look like.
True. Great point.
Right.
Because everybody's thought, I was going to say consciousness, but everyone's thought of what family is different. You know what I'm saying? You're right about that. So
now we come to the basic necessities, yeah, or the basic upbringing that we all picture into adulthood, going off on our own. Yeah, we can relate all to the same levels of that aspect, but it still depends on what you expect it to look like, what you want it to look like.
I don't know. I think a lot of the foundation of the reason why I asked that question is because I was thinking about my dad. He ain't here no more. So when I said, strongest relationship being outside of, someone other than, your family, I came up with that question because I was thinking about my dad being gone. And how can I find a strong, relationship anywhere than what I had with him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think me and him had a bad relationship. We really didn't. We did sometimes, but before he left here, it damn sure wasn't bad. I was just over here, he was over there. But what I'm getting at is, and maybe I should reword that, once we lose somebody of that caliber, especially when it comes to love, is there a way to replace it? How?
That's what I say. It's just a really.
I ain't talking about going to no damn
It's really an individual
therapy.
question.
Not that I got anything against therapy or nothing. I'm talking about just psychologically.
It's really an individual question because oftentimes humans, they think what they want in love is not exactly what they need in love.
Hold on now, you lost me on that. Say that again.
You can have these specific wants of what you want it to look like, but truly you don't even know until it happens wholeheartedly. You don't know. Cause I might be
Okay.
my love perspective might be, okay, I wasn't shown affection growing up as a kid.
Okay.
Your aspect could be, I had too much affection growing up.
Okay.
So, two people on the opposite ends of the world, like us, I can tell you what I want, but you not necessarily know how that look or how that feel because guess what? It was shown to you.
You think that's why a lot of people in relationships talk past each other?
Mm-hmm.
Because we understand that. I don't know if a lot of people in relationships on the other side of this camera don't do that with their partners. And I will say, it ain't always been that way with me and you. But
Yeah.
do a lot of people do that?
Yeah, a lot of people do that. Because they can say, I want you to do this. I want you to be this. I want you to do this. I want you to do this. But it's not wholehearted. Because a wholehearted love come with no stipulations. You might be hurting in the area that you done buried so far deep down and a person do something and trigger that again. But they showing you a different version of what you saw when you was triggered back then. So you can say what you want all day, but truly deep down you don't know what you need until it happens. Oh, I don't want you to, I don't like this. I don't like that. You don't know physically, really, emotionally what you like because you ain't had it from a wholehearted person. Most love come with stipulations.
Good and bad?
Good and bad.
I'm asking.
Mm-hmm. Love ain't got stipulation.
It don't.
So I can want you to love me this way all day long. But what I need ain't nowhere in what I want.
I just feel like that's why you have to over communicate.
You don't really even
That's what I meant by people talk past each other. Because if she told me that, and let's just say I went to go do something that she like or whatnot, I may not do it the way she want me to do it, like cleaning up, for example. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be mad. But if I didn't communicate with her to see how she wanted me to do it, and I went and done it, and she got mad without communicating, the first thing I'm gonna say is you ungrateful.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because you mad about it, but at the end of the day, like, you wanted it done a certain way and it wasn't done a certain way, that gives you the right to be upset about it. It don't, I mean, true enough, there is more than one way to skin a cat. You probably wouldn't say anything, but you gonna say something.
Right.
Like,
And it's just like people, oh, I want this in a relationship, I want that in a relationship, but they doing it, but you still ain't satisfied because it ain't the way you want it to be done. Ain't no different.
alright. What if blood is thicker than water has caused more suffering than healing?
Definitely has.
Okay, you got to give me some. I got some examples. I definitely can talk about on that for sure. I don't know. I might not even want to put them on this camera, boy.
What?
But I might not even want to put them on the camera. But the camera on you. You
I
need
know.
to.
That's like what you talking about.
There's a lot of stuff I can say on this camera when
Yes,
it comes to
blood.
that.
That saying blood is thicker than water. That's some BS. That's just downright BS. Because
But has it caused more suffering than healing?
yes, it has.
I think so too.
Yes, it has. Because at the end of the day, people, oh, that's your blood. That's your blood. That's your blood. So, what's your point? My blood done sliced me in the back just as many times as these people out here in the street have. So, what's your point? And then I got people here out here in the streets who ain't never did nothing across me no kind of way. Ain't been nothing but who they is. Straightforward, 10 toes down. 30 plus years, 10 plus years, and ain't never crossed me wrong. So what's your point?
And shout out to the subscribers out there, man, that are part of the Jewish Skeptic family. You know, we ain't gonna forget y'all. Can't forget y'all for sure. But she right.
Yeah. What blood thicker than water mean? Blood thicker than water in the household.
No, I just think that saying has caused more damage
Yeah.
than, you know, it really has. I'm gonna keep it clean.
Never say you look like you were thinking.
I am thinking, but I'm not gonna do it.
It's a
Just,
Freestyle Friday, man.
I know it is,
Ain't no
but
filters on Fridays.
I know, but look, I like doing this YouTube thing. I don't want to get kicked off. I ain't trying to get reported. I ain't lying to you. And they sensitive about any and everything.
They is.
And somebody can report you and, bro, I saw, not to change the subject here, but I don't know if any of y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all do, if you in the atheist community or whatnot, if you follow, I think his name is Justin Crown or something like that. His, no, Kevin Crowns. I said Justin. Kevin Crow, whatever his name is. He known on all social platforms as the Jesus Unfollower or whatnot. They completely got rid of his Threads page. The little Instagram Threads. Somebody reported him posting a atheist post for the day saying that Jesus has not ever been historically proven, and they didn't just ban his account, they completely deleted it. So you have to be careful what you say on here, man.
And I could care less.
I know you
Right.
can care less, but I care because at first I was doing this as a hobby, but now I think I'm gonna do it to help people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm helping people so they won't be manipulated and be tricked and fooled. I mean, you can believe whatever you want to, but this page ain't to change people's mind. But anyway, I don't want to get off topic. So you would attest to saying that blood is, is thicker than water, has caused more suffering than healing.
Mm-hmm.
We just ain't gonna go into no examples because we don't want to be banned from YouTube. If you want some examples of what I'm talking about, you can go back and look at some of our previous videos back when we was first getting started about 7 months ago, and you can, for the people that know me, you can put two and two together and you can pick up on probably who and what we talking about. All right, Miss Ma'am. Are we loyal to people or simply to shared DNA?
It depends on which direction you want to look at that. Cause some people are loyal to people, some people loyal to DNA, regardless of what happened. Hey, they say it goes back to that blood thicker than water. What DNA mean? DNA.
I know.
DNA,
I know.
DNA don't mean nothing.
Fuck it, I'm gonna peel back the onion. The hell with it. My example is having a child put on you that is not your child, and having you believing that the child is yours. That happened to me. For all the people that don't know, you know what I'm saying? So when I hear that question, you know, I'm giving you the foundation to why I think the way I do, and I'm gonna let her answer. So, but when I hear that, see, notice I said a child, it wasn't a baby. So I had been in this child's life for amount of years or whatnot. So I was depicted as her father. My mom was depicted as her grandmother. And still to this day, my mom is depicted as her grandmother, but we know she's not biologically my child. So when I hear are people loyal to people or simply to shared DNA, I think about that instance, because that proves to me that people are loyal to people.
And people are also loyal to self. It just is what it is.
You gonna bring another leg to the question, huh?
Mm-hmm. It ain't another leg. It's just the truth.
Yeah, you right, but it didn't. The question didn't say self. It just said shared DNA or people.
People are loyal to people, and people are loyal to DNA, and people are loyal to self. They can fall under both sides. They know people in their biological family ain't worth nothing, but it's benefiting you, so you're gonna be loyal to that. Then you got the other side. You ain't blood. They know you ain't blood. They'll be loyal to that person just cause what? It benefit themselves. Mm-hmm.
Look. That was a clean version of what I said when it come to me answering that question. So, on the back end of that question, let me ask you this. Can the family you choose be more authentic than the family you inherit?
Mm-hmm. All day, hands down, period. You create what you want your family to look like. And 9 times out of 10, that family that you create ain't gonna look nothing close to a piece of a percentage of the family that you came from. Every family got trials, tribulations. Everybody know that. Ups, down, roller coaster, in, out, back door, close, stabbing in the back. Everybody got it. So 9 times out of 10, that family you create is gonna be a solid one. I ain't gotta worry about that. I can go over here and I can chop it over this person and not hear my business two days later over here in the streets or somewhere. You see what I'm saying? I can go over here and just kick it and chill and just have a good time, and I can be okay with it. It won't turn into nothing else. Some people have a problem with just family coming over there to chill with them. Some people got a problem with that. Oh, we family. You can come over here anytime. They lying. Yeah.
They lying?
Yeah, they lying. Then when you leave them, oh, they ain't want to do nothing but come over here and eat my food and drink my stuff and sit in the house and probably over there running away from their relationship, what they got going on. They got problems again. That's why they over here. You know how they go.
No, I don't know how they go.
That's what I'm just saying.
That's
right. versus the family that you create. You ain't gotta worry about that. Like, genuinely, come over here if you need to just take a break, change the scenery, kick back, talk, converse, not conversate, if y'all did not know that. Like, yeah, just genuine people, man. Family is family. That's all you can say. The family that you create can be more of a family that you were birthed in. We see that every day. Every day.
Yeah. I agree.
Right. I say, though, I'm still being nice.
Yes, you have to be nice on YouTube.
I know.
You have to be nice.
I'm still being nice.
You can't be being mean.
I'm not being mean. I'm just saying, man. Family's family, man. Gotta smile at it.
I'm not gonna say anything about mine. I'll just leave it at that.
I ain't the fact of saying nothing about yours. It's just the truth is the truth, bro. That's one thing people gotta stop caring about. The truth is the truth.
I know that's what this podcast is about, but everybody don't want to hear the truth.
So that don't mean it still ain't the truth.
Oh, I know.
Right.
Oh, trust me. Oh, I know.
Right. Don't mean it ain't the truth. You got genuine families. You got them messed up families. Truth is still the truth at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yep. The problem is,
I'm telling you pause. I'm telling you what the biggest problem is.
Okay. All right.
Biggest problem is with family, and we grew up hearing it. Every generation grew up hearing it, and some to this day still hear it.
Okay.
It's your family. Fix it. Time too short. What happened in this house, stay in this house. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the biggest.
Let me ask you this then, because you think that's people, or you think that's culture?
That's people, because I know a couple of other races that done been told that in their lifetime too.
So it's culture. No, I mean, so it's people.
It's people. It's more so predominant in our culture, but it is in people.
So do you think that has does that have like morals around it? I think it do.
And what that's
like the fact that you would lie like that. Like that's like bad morals to have.
That's just that person's morals.
I'm not speaking for all family. I'm just saying for the people that have done stuff like you. Ain't that what you just said? You was like, y'all need to fix it or
yeah, you family. Y'all need to fix it. Yeah, just because you family don't mean I gotta fix nothing.
And that's what I'm saying. Like the stuff that has even caused you to have to fix something.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like the reason they done it is because they don't have no morals. Well, I ain't gonna say it's not that they don't have no morals. They just that particular moral is horrible.
You can't even classify it as a moral.
And that's giving them more credit than
right.
Because honestly, I wanted to say it's no morals whatsoever.
That's what I say. You can't even classify it as a moral because this is who that person is.
I had a dude that tried to argue with me the other day that said that people do that, it's all based off of like secular humanism, and they do it purposely because they know there is no way they can be punished for it because of their belief.
It ain't got nothing to do with no belief. A person gonna do it because they can do it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But what he was trying to say, and I'm not trying to derail the conversation here, it's just it made me think about the conversation I had with him. He was trying to justify Christianity being put in the schools. And I was saying, don't just teach Christianity, teach them all. And he was like, no, Christianity is the only one that needs to be taught. And I'm like, what? And then we go into this whole spiel, and he's like, oh, well, I was atheist, humanist before I got saved, but I'm speaking from my personal experience because we had secular humanism views. In other words, there's no objective morality. Like, if you murdered someone, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it wrong? From a theological standpoint, yeah, it's wrong. But from another standpoint, it ain't. And what he was trying to say is that side of the spectrum, when he was an atheist, he used to do those type of things.
So back to what I said, you do it because you want to do it.
Because it wasn't no punishment for him doing it.
Still the fact you do it because you want to do it.
Right.
Right. Don't change that.
So his argument was,
a moral consciousness would say, hold up, do I want to kill this person today? Nah, I ain't gonna do that. My life valuable.
With decent morals,
right,
at least.
You know
anyway.
what I'm saying? Like, that's just,
yeah.
Anyway, I digress. You gonna do it because you want to do it.
That is very true.
Right. You gonna do what you want to do.
And your morals is what drive you doing what you want to do.
Exactly. You gonna do what you want to do.
That's the point I was trying to make.
Some people have to butter up things and sugarcoat stuff to make them feel good.
Oh no, he still wanted to argue. He's still leaving comments on Facebook, but I don't have to respond back. I don't discuss closed systems. Yeah. But anyway, I don't want to get off on that tangent. So. I don't know. I feel like there's more to talk about.
There's plenty to talk about. And just, Like, what do you want? Like, what in depth, what do you want? Like,
I don't really have a lot of questions for you because a lot of the stuff that you see, especially like on social media and just every day, I don't see. So it's out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even know what to ask you.
I say it's just, what's the topic? Blood or bond, or blood versus bond?
Well, the topic is blood versus bond.
Right. Blood ain't blood. That bond is a bond. However it's created, however it's manufactured, whether you're born into it or not. Family gonna be family. People think that blood means, just to go into deeper that we didn't really talk about. People think that just because you blood that you're supposed to bypass everything.
Hold on, what you mean by that?
Oh, that's your mama. Y'all need to Get that right. You only got one mama, so
That's your belief.
that's what I'm saying. But
I'm saying that person talking to you. That would be my response.
no,
to
and
them.
they're not talking to me. I'm just saying in general. That's just what. Oh, your parents aren't taught. You know, you not talking to your parents, or kids not talking to their children. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, kids not talking to their parents, parents not talking to their kids, grandparents not talking to their kids, kids not talking to kids. You know, oh, that's your family. That's your family. Just because their family don't mean nothing.
That's what I'm agreeing with that.
Right.
I don't care about that.
But people think that that's excusable. What they do to you is excusable because you're family. It don't work that way.
Don't be mad when I say this, but I know it's true, but it's such a low level of intelligence. Like,
but that's how people think.
I know for you to actually think that you could do anything to someone else because you're family and they're supposed to just forget it.
Right.
And
that's the expectation of blood is thicker than water. They expect you to sweep everything up under the rug because they family. No, it don't work like that.
That's crazy.
It's just true. That's just how people think. Okay, she cussed me out over here and
the Mojo Brooks. I know you.
right, she cussed me out over here for something, and you know, and honestly, you probably genuinely didn't do nothing, but because she felt how she felt like it was justified and call it a day, and then you ain't supposed to feel no kind of way about it.
That must be some old slave-minded, cramp in the bucket type shit.
That's up until current day too. Us our age with kids and they kids, they pass it down.
Them generational curses, even though I don't believe in that, but that's what a lot of
they pass it down.
Modern people call it, generational curses.
Yeah, they pass it down. I see it. Oh, don't tell nothing that go on in here. Me possibly talking about this outside of here might save you. Like, I don't know what people be thinking, bro.
Yikes.
Yeah, like people don't be thinking about the other aspect of you telling me to keep something in the house that's going on, but me talking to, you know, somebody outside of here is possibly really saving you. But the same family dynamic that we want to say, oh my gosh, it's family, don't, you know, y'all supposed to do this and y'all supposed to get along, it's supposed to be, you know, support systems and all of this stuff. Yeah, true enough to some aspects it is, but at the same time it ain't. Where was all of this when I was above the ground? You want to boo-hoo and cry and stop at people funerals knowing you ain't do right by them when they was living. That's my cousin, that's my uncle, and so that's why I don't even like funerals no more. Well, I ain't never really liked funerals, but I'm just saying. People falling all on the floor, falling over caskets, doing all that. It's crazy to me.
I've always, wondered about that.
Yeah, because 9 times out of 10, if that person...
Let me ask you something. That shit be fake.
Some people genuinely do be attached to that person. Some people really are attached to that person like a big...
I understand it. I'm talking about like the whole preaching and all that when at people's funerals.
I mean, it's just what they do.
I guess it's just all in what they believe in, but that's what I'm asking. I mean, that shit be fake.
You can't say that's fake. That's they perspective and they time and they moment. You can't say it's fake.
Okay. Alright, so if I know somebody, and I ain't talking about nobody in particular in my family, I'm just using this as an example. If there was a bad actor in my family, let's just say was a mass murderer.
Are you talking? Wait, rewind. I got you. So basically, what you're saying, them getting up there doing a eulogy is fake.
Yes.
No, not necessarily, because that person genuinely may have known this person. And the point of a eulogy is to remember the good stuff. Even though it might have come with something bad, it's the point of the remembering of the good memories. not the bad stuff. Yeah, deep down they sitting out there, they may know, that person may know, yeah, back here he used to slap his wife around a couple of times, beat the black eyes, you know what I'm saying, broken rib cage. Like, they know that, but the point of a eulogy is to reflect on the good parts of their life and how they
So
impacted.
reflect on the good parts of a bad person's life.
Can't necessarily say that person was bad. They might have did some bad things, but overall they probably genuinely was a good person. Okay, he got in trouble. He got in trouble one time. He shot somebody. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
But it ain't like no consistent.
I'm sorry.
back to back.
I'm gonna put it out there, you know, and I see it a lot on social media. All of that celebrating y'all doing when these rappers that's done kill people, when they get killed, and then y'all be boo-hooing and stuff, and y'all act like these people ain't done bad shit to other people.
But it don't matter, because at the end of the day, that's still somebody's child. That's still somebody's family. You see what I'm saying? So it's
Okay.
not. That's again. That goes back to that blood thing. I'm supposed to overlook the bad stuff because you family.
Oh no, I just feel like if you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
That's a true statement.
And maybe I'm jumping the gun here a little bit, but when people of that attribute and that demeanor, when something happens to them and their life is taken, I don't think it's fair for people to get up in a church or a synagogue or wherever and tell a false story. That's how false news lasts forever.
But it's not necessarily false, because again, even though they know what that person was doing, they know that person was in the streets, they know what they did behind closed doors, the purpose of that.
But that story don't never get out.
Because it ain't supposed to.
But it's not the truth.
Again, it don't have to be the whole truth. It's still partially true. Genuinely, they could have been a good person to most people in their lives. We don't know them as that because that ain't the light we seen them in. That's just like you. Right now, you know for a fact, you pass away, it's going to be this one person, 3 people, they got so much to say about you. You already know, oh, he this and he was in the streets and he was doing this. Oh, about time it had. You see what I'm saying? Because they saw you in that light.
Yeah, but
the truth being,
but hold on. Let me address that. It's not a claim, but let me address it. First of all, for one of them people to mentally think that I am the same person, and you put me up on this before I even got to where I'm at mentally now. If you honestly think I am the same person that you knew when I was 17, 18, 19, and 20, you are out your fucking mind.
But I
don't know what a camera is right now. Oh, it's over there on you.
But that's how people think. Even adults, they still see us as kids. The same little kids that came into the world.
I hear you. You right.
The same little kids.
You right.
Even though we 30 and 40 years old now, they still think we them same tiny little kids that they grew up around.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? That raised us.
I don't know if my cousin watching this, but don't this sound familiar, boy? We just had this conversation like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, camera on you.
Instead of accepting the fact and accepting the reality, they are not the same people. Their mind frame is not the same. Their attitude ain't the same. The way they carry themselves ain't the same. And I'm definitely one of the ones to tell you, I don't care. Cause you think you finna sit here and you finna talk to me reckless like you did when I was this age. You got me all the way messed up. I don't care who you is or what your title is. I don't care. Because again, respect is given first. Once it's gone, you finna have hell on wheels trying to earn it back. And 9 times out of 10 with me, you ain't gonna get it. Because you shouldn't have crossed that line in the first place.
So let's go back. Am I wrong for thinking that?
Wrong for thinking what?
That
what you just said about the eulogies?
Yeah, when people die, like their
you're
their
not
funerals
wrong.
need to be about their character.
You're not.
Don't stand up there and lie.
You're
Kill the
not.
camera right there. Don't stand up there and lie.
You're
on
not
these
wrong.
people.
You're not wrong for thinking that. But again, it is the light in which those people saw them and want that message to be delivered. Just like example with you, if you right now you know for a fact them folks gonna have a whole field day and a celebration.
Okay, let's switch it around then. Charles Manson.
What about him?
I'm just saying, like, would you give him
I
a funeral and expect someone with a eulogy to stand up and have a good eulogy of him?
There probably would be someone to have a good eulogy of him because
I'm not arguing that.
But just that's what I'm trying to
I'm
get
not
you to
arguing
see.
that, but I'm
Just
saying,
because he was a certain way around a certain people don't mean he was that way around other people. So the other people can see the great part of him. But when he go up over here, he a menace.
Okay.
It's all about
Why you can't? No, you don't skip by this. This is a good topic. Okay, so we know for a fact. Now, I don't want to give my personal thoughts on Charles Manson because I don't think he
it's
was
just overgeneral.
half of what
It's overgeneral.
y'all. When I say y'all, I'm talking about Americans put him out to be like. But anyway, that's a whole nother conversation because people don't think I'm crazy. But what I'm saying is this: if we know that is a fact on both sides, because I don't believe in good and evil. We're just gonna say good and bad. So we know Charles Manson was on good and bad side of the spectrum. When we at his funeral, why we can't talk about that?
Because people don't want to remember people they're putting in the ground on that level.
I just don't think that's right.
They try to get all of the good memories and reminisce about the good times in life. They know what came with the territory. It ain't rewind. So even when people give eulogies, you got those rare and few in between that's really gonna go there. They gonna talk about what they did in the streets, cause that was a part of their life. You got some that's gonna go there and they gonna talk about it.
Every funeral I go to, it's like that person be a saint, bro. It's just like I know that. Everybody ain't a saint. No,
Everybody got their ways.
Taking no shots at nobody.
Yeah, everybody got their ways, and behind closed doors and out in the streets, they got their ways. But it's
that need to be spoke about.
But the family, as a whole, is going to give you the good side of that. And then you also got the families that give you the good side of that too, because they sweeping stuff up under the rug that they don't want people to know. Well, in the limelight, he was this person. They ain't got to know.
Don't get me started on that.
They don't know he was out here slanging keys in the back.
Don't get me started on that.
They don't know he out here doing such and such over here. Because they don't want people to know.
I got 17 distant cousins I still gotta look up because of that. And I can't find nothing on them. I just know they exist because they were kids of my 11th direct descendant. But they were enslaved kids.
Probably never know nothing about it.
I probably never found out about them with
because it's a secret. There's so many secrets. That's another thing. That's why people choose to go different routes in their life when they get older, because stuff starting to come out. Stuff that they told you, don't worry about what happened back then. You see what I'm saying? Don't question this. Why you want to know that?
That's what happened to me.
That's
it's like you speaking on my behalf.
Like a lot of people do that. It ain't just it's again primarily our culture, but it happens in all families, because everybody try to hide the stuff in the family that gonna cause embarrassment. Basically, you embarrassed, but the truth is the truth at the end of the day. It's continued foolishness that's gonna continue on as long as somebody keeps sweeping it up under the rug instead of talking about it. I can say some stuff to this day right now, and I will have everybody looking at everybody crazy.
Don't do it on YouTube, bro.
I ain't, but I'm just saying that's how people are. People think, oh, she just got to this point where she just got away and had to, you don't know nothing about me, bro. And I tell people this.
Hold on, complete that so I can go cuss them out.
You ain't got nothing to cuss out.
They said, what about you?
I got away because I was running away from stuff. I was running away from stuff, but it ain't like they think it is. Oh, she thinks she better than everybody. No, I don't.
Why would anyone think that about you?
I ran away from what kept me safe. I ran away from what kept me alive. I ran away from my mental safety, my mental health. To this day, like I said, I
guarantee you, if you went home and you sat down and you told your family that, they gonna say you in the wrong.
Yeah, they gonna say I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Well, -1. Yeah, they'll tell me I'm wrong. Oh, you just done forgot where you came from. No, I ain't. This is why I don't come back here.
Why? Because you don't think the way they want you to think? They can't program you and do what they want you to do?
It ain't even that.
What is it then?
It ain't even that.
That's the way I see it. You want me to be programmed and pretty much kiss your ass and let you do whatever you want to because of who you are in my life.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite saying when it comes to family. Oh, you just done forgot where you came from. No, I have not forgot where I come from because I remember, and that's what keeps me from going back. I got away for my health. I got away for my safety. I got away for your safety. But see, that's the stuff that we don't talk about. Even people in my family to this day. Oh, I know your name. I know you. You don't know me. You don't even know how to spell my name. You don't know nothing about me. What's my favorite color? What I like to do. What I do in my pastime. What's one of my hobbies? You can't tell me that, so you don't know me.
Maybe they saying they know you from a different perspective.
They don't know me either.
But
they don't know me.
I have noticed a lot of people, when they look at it from that perspective that I'm talking about, they know of you.
Yeah.
They don't know you. They know of you though. Yeah. That's kind of like if you interview for a job or whatnot, and you know somebody that work at the company, you know them. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I mean, you know of me.
I can see it in one on face right now. Oh, I know everything about you. Like, I get hot dog fire mad with me. Oh, I know everything about you. I know what you used. Yeah, true enough, you do know what I used to do.
They know of you.
No, I'm the family. Yeah, you know me. You know the stupid stuff that I used to do growing up. Yeah, you know that, but you still don't know me. Did you ask me why I did the stupid?
I just said that earlier.
Did you ask me why I did the stupid stuff that I did?
If somebody still think you the same,
they do.
Jay,
they do.
From I ain't even gonna cuss. If they still think you the same Jay from 2005, they crazy.
They do. Even people outside my family. They do.
Yikes.
Oh, I know you.
That's
Rumpf. Girl, get out my face.
That's wild. Like,
yeah. People have tested, and people think I be playing with them.
I'm sorry, but that's just so low.
People be really, truly be testing my G when it comes to that. Like, and I be trying to be nice, and I tell people to leave me alone because of that. Because they still think I'm this same person that I used to be. I used to be early stages of life. I used to be shy. I used to be bashful. Time go along. Teenage years, about 13 to 15, it started to come out because I got bullied. Yeah.
Don't tell these people your life story, man.
I ain't worried about these folks. I'm an open book. I don't care. Can't do nothing to me. Shake and bake if you want to. Yeah, all that transition
I
into
need
now.
another card. Don't
Yeah.
give nobody no shout outs on here because they ain't endorsing me yet.
Yeah, man, people blood. That's what they say. I don't. The word blood don't mean nothing to me, bro. I got a couple ride or dies in my family for a fact that I know. Push gonna shove. I get into something. I can make some phone calls. It's gonna shake and bake right down the spot. Other than that, outside that, blood don't mean nothing to me. And that go back to, are your strongest
Me
relationships
neither.
built outside of your family? Yeah. I got an auntie to this day that I
Same
want
here.
to go see so bad that I have not seen in years. And that woman do not know the stuff that she saved me from. And she ain't even my biological blood. But I call her my auntie though. My godmama. We ain't blood. Know how many times she done killed me?
Hey, I mean, not to just compare myself to you, but I ain't got that.
You probably got it, but you ain't realized that you had it.
I ain't
Because
got
you ain't,
that.
because back then it was just survival mode. That's all it was. It was survival mode. Like right now, if I pick up the phone, I don't matter if I call my godmama or if I call that same auntie that I ain't talked to in years. Guess what? And we ain't skipped the beat.
I got friends, but you talking about.
I'm talking about them relationships.
So hold on, let me ask you this: them people you talking about, they your real family?
No. That's why I said it goes back to that question where you said,
I missed that.
your strongest bonds built, your strongest built outside of your, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I do have that. I do have that.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about actual, like, family. Okay. Yeah.
Everybody know I don't have to talk about my best friend. Me and my best friend been rocking for 30 plus years now. I pick up the phone. I'm cool. Guess what? Push come to shove, I can go sleep on her couch, bro. I'm cool. I can't do my family like that though. I tell you, I done got put out twice.
Well, that's a question you asked, but let me ask you a different question. Would you want to
What I want to it.
go sleep on somebody in your family's couch?
No, because I know sleeping on somebody's couch gonna come with stipulations. And that ain't even a problem they want with me.
I be asking all different kind of questions,
Yeah,
bro.
that ain't no. I don't want no tie. I don't want no ties and no fragments and nothing with nobody. Period. You wronged me. It is what it is. Me keep giving you chance after chance after chance to, and I just posted this the other day. I done gave you multi chances of.
So you wouldn't want to. So I'm gonna cut you off now because you finna start.
No, I'm just saying.
Yes, you is.
I'm just saying I literally just posted this the other day. I've given family chance
She finna start.
after chance after chance to right your wrongs. Why I'm finna keep chasing you? I don't owe you nothing. You don't owe me nothing. I ain't obligated to do nothing for you. You ain't obligated to do nothing for me. And just because you blood don't mean nothing to me. Period. So yeah, bonds are often way stronger than blood.
I'm gonna hit y'all with a part 2 to this because I know she finna go off. So be on deck for that part 2. It's gonna be coming out after this too. So it's coming. So we gonna holler at y'all later. Peace out. Say what's up, Reese. Say what's up. We back. Had to take a little short break or whatnot, but someone was finna start cooking. You know how she is. Y'all say hey to Reese.
I can't even see.
Oh, he done ducked down. Reese, say hey. Say hey, baby. Hey. Say hey. Oh, here come the other one. Xylo. You gonna pick Xylo up?
Come on. Come on.
She'll sit with you.
Girl, no.
She do too much for me though. Reese probably trying to get down. So, back to the combo. Miss Ma'am. I kind of forgot where we was at. So.
That's what I say. What we talking about?
Oh, you was talking about family and something else. I forgot. I hate to come in to part 2 dead like this, y'all. But, you know, there's just a lot going on. So I guess we can just pick back up where we left off at. We were just talking about the difference in family and Xylo, you can't be bumping the mic. And what was it? Blood?
Mm-hmm.
And what? Blood versus what?
Bonds.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yep. Yeah, I would say ain't too. My bad, y'all. Ain't too much you can really say about it. You know. Well, it's a lot you can say about it, but at the same time, you know how people are, like I said.
I told you, you got to keep it fresh for YouTube. You can't be on here talking about people.
I ain't talk about nobody. I talk about them indirectly, but you know, they know who they is. They ain't got to do all that.
So, I'll tell you what, we talking about family. Is we going
No, we're not.
to homecoming?
Nope.
Why not?
First and foremost, you know how many people have gotten killed in the last couple of so on? Somebody literally just got killed this past Saturday.
You know me, people get killed every day, Jackie.
I know, but still, the city ain't but that big. Like, it's that
You hear him
big.
going up them steps. What was you saying, buddy?
I was like, the city ain't but so big. If you got 20,000 people there. If that.
Okay.
Still. Everybody know everybody. Why is we killing folks?
I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't even know what happened, so I can't speak on it.
So many people have just, over the years, unsolved cases. Why? It's this big.
In Fisher, unsolved
why
cases?
they unsolved?
I don't know about that. I just don't know about it. Not that I'm saying it didn't happen. I just don't know about
I'm
it.
just saying. But still, no.
Reese know about it. Look. He gonna tell you all about it.
Child. Anyway, but like I said, we digress on that. What are you doing there?
Xylo.
She going to sleep.
So she hopped in your lap to go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Why you bumping my mic, cuz? You need to go on. Get on out since you want to jump down. It's your ugly self. Go on.
So you don't know me like that, bro.
Get out. Bye. No, don't come back around. Nope. Are you gonna go chill in the corner? Xylo, you leaving too?
No, she up here playing my hand. But anyway, what's the topic for today?
I can't believe you just asked that.
I
And
know,
you just told me the
I
topic.
was being facetious.
Maybe we should have jumped on here with a different topic.
There's always something. Neglected feelings, emotions. What you want? Pick one.
I don't know. I really don't. I told you I don't be in that realm like that. I don't have them type of questions. Now, if you ask me something stupid like them scientists that made that cell not too long ago, I can tell you about that. Or I can tell you about stars and planets and that's what I'm saying. That stuff ain't in my realm, so I don't know.
It ain't in mine either. I live life on a.
You just know how to talk about it. You come at it from a different perspective that a lot of the viewers like. I will say that. Y'all ain't gonna get that from me. You'll never get that from me, cause I just told you it ain't my cup of tea. I don't.
Just a realist man. Nothing special.
And I'm not saying I don't have them problems, cause I do. I just handle them completely different than my wife do. My wife can sit here and she can talk to you about them, and I'm not gonna do that. You saw that meme I shared the other day from SpongeBob, Buddy walking down the road with his hands in his pocket.
But sometimes people got to hear it.
And he was like, I could be looking just like this and be happy as fuck. That's me.
Sometimes people got to hear it though. You never know what people going through. And just one small little thing can. So I said, I'm an open book. I don't care. You ask me.
I don't know. I just feel like I can't relate to people on that kind of stuff no more. Not saying that I'm above it. I just
trigger the right button.
I don't. Yeah, but even if it did trigger it, which I mean, I'm triggered on stuff like that all the time. Once I go to thinking about it and like what happened, like I just can't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. It just shows me like how much you can grow.
You can grow, but that don't mean it's not there.
Yeah, you're right.
Can't suppress it forever.
But see, back then it was this big to me. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like that. Now I can't even understand it.
Some people don't live like that. It's things we have to understand as people. We all live this different life, but we all got more in common than we think.
It'd be good to know. On my behalf, at least. It ain't many of me's walking around.
More than you think.
We're the weirdos. Zalo.
What was the topic for today? Not that topic. The question that was asked of us. What was the topic?
Oh, that was like, we gotta say that. We gotta say that.
But that's kind of part of this, ain't it?
Honestly, you know what? I think we just gonna go ahead and get off now, and I'm gonna just add this to the first one, so it won't be two parts. It'll just be longer than an hour, and people can watch the whole video. But then,
you
come back, and I'm gonna have a whole different set of questions, and they gonna be off the chain, cause like the questions I had.
Okay, so now we just don't need to post this part at all and make that part the second part.
No, I'm
gonna
not
say when part 2 is coming. You said soon.
I know I I can go cut that out. I can cut the
No.
part 2 part out and just
No.
add this in there.
No.
Or I could just add this in there.
You ain't gotta add this in. Leave part 1 on the cliffhanger and go back in with part 2.
But we doing part 2 now.
No, I say we ain't gonna use it for it. We ain't really talk about that. We got dogs, bro.
But we was talking about something.
Well, okay. Well, if you want to use it, we can.
I'm gonna use it at the end of the it'll just be one video. So y'all hear that? It'll just be one video for the people that's still watching at this point.
Okay.
But when we come back, it's gonna be the day 2, hopefully, because it's still early in our time zone. We're gonna come back with I think I'm gonna get me some tequila and get on the set.
Have it.
Cause I don't know, the mind tends to shift a little bit once you start drinking, and maybe you guys will get a Mr. Hyde out of me or something. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Until next time. Oh, y'all tell Zalo bye.
Zello sleep.
I'm pretty sure y'all can see us sitting in my wife's lap. Anyway, we'll holler at y'all.